Alright, running some errands, getting ready for some Super D prep. We're here at Federal right now, just picking up some tires.
Good. Enjoying this California weather.
So freaking hot.
Alright, we got the house all loaded up with tires for the weekend. We got the RRs for up front. And then we got the SS's for in rear. Shout out to Chris at Federal for always taking such great care of us. Now we're off to go say hi to Kyle over at Pro Shop Noble, pick up some final parts to put the vert together. Hey girl. Pretty much given up on making this thing look good for the event. So, since the car's gonna look like crap, my goal is to make it look good from, I don't know, 50 feet or so away. So, I'm gonna touch up the top silver right now, do the final coat on that, try to make it look a little better, take the bumpers off, do the second coat on the lower portion, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, final coat, like I said, it's not gonna look good, but here we are, standing far away. Great distance car, huh? Alright, another thing I'm gonna do, very ghetto, but for the handbrake, I hope you can see it. There's 3 ports on the master cylinder. One goes to the left front, one goes to the right front, one goes to the rear. Alright, so currently the handbrake is set up as an inline, and I'm gonna be setting that up so the handbrake will control the rear brakes, the foot brake will control the front, and that's it. One of the things I picked up from Kyle at Pro Shop Noble was the Buddy Club seat rail. I got this so that I can give all my friends ride-alongs that are going to be in town, etc. If you're out there and you want to ride along, I apologize. I have a ton of friends coming out. I think like 16 coming up from Minnesota. So I apologize if I can't get everyone to ride along. I'm going to try to do everything I can. And we also don't know how the car's going to go because literally I haven't even driven it yet. But anyway, got a passenger seat so that I can do some ride-alongs. Here's the bracket. Our options are Sparco Sprint or Red Brid Rep. Brid Rep. I don't recommend Rep seats, but since the driver is a super faded pink red Sparco, you can either match Sparcos or you can match red, and I think with the silver terrible paint job that yeah, I think that the red is going to be the way to go. Alright, inside you'll get instructions, you'll get a piece for each side, and then you'll get the handle that connects them to activate the sliders to go back and forth. As well as the side mount adapters and hardware. Something neat they at least added now is on the side brackets. They're slanted to give room for the slantedness of the seat and the harness area. So make sure you note that when you're putting those on. As I said earlier, the car came with an inline handbrake setup. On my Infiniti, it has an independent caliper in the back with a remote reservoir on its own master cylinder here. This master cylinder will actually work. Instead of stealing the fluid from the factory master cylinder, I'm going to basically be converting it with this. End result, converted. When I bought the car, it came with this, I don't know what brand, boost controller. We're going to be swapping that out. One of these Grimspeed bad boys. I think I'm just going to use this bracket, mount it right here. Next thing I have to do now is remove the heat shield so I can access the line for the rear that I will be plugging up. Also, we added some zip ties to make sure that that vacuum line is secured. Alright, kind of a mess in here, but you can see we are installing the seat bracket for the passenger side. Bolted right up. Now usually I install the seat to the bracket first and then slide it all in together. But for this, I decided I'm gonna try it a different way. So I'm gonna put everything in kind of loose, set it all up, then tighten it, and make sure it's all set. Alright, everything's taped off to paint the lower now. Seat is bolted in, sliders, etc. Next thing I was thinking about doing, in case you didn't see that dent, this used to cover that. Now this wing is terrible, but I'm thinking about turning that frown upside down. I'll give you an angle here. Alright, so this is kind of what we're looking at. Kind of like a D-Max style. I'm going to trim this top part. So this is all gone. It'll be straight. But I don't know. Gives it a decent little contour. I legit just cut it off with an angle grinder quick. So we're committed now. It's not exactly straight. You can see it's a little off, but in the end it's better than this getting put on somebody else's car. So hopefully this will turn out pretty cool. Final coat of the bottom color is applied. Seats in, doors touched up, quarters touched up. Still is gonna look like crap. But again, oh well. Now there's sharp lines taped off. It's gonna look alright. The tape line has been peeled. I'm gonna be putting a black line to separate it, kind of break it up. On the front bumper, I haven't seen people do that. To basically just follow that line all the way down. I'm gonna do it with like black electrical tape or something. This is the car, one super faded seat. I just touched up the cage with some white spray paint. Made it pop a little bit more. I still have some picking up of tape and stuff like that I gotta clean up, as you can see all around there. So take off all the tape, put the black line, let it dry, finish doing the spoiler, mount that. I'm gonna eventually paint these wheels white sometime before. I might even do it in the parking lot at the event, who knows. But we're gonna paint the wheels white. I'm swapping these front tires for those front tires, and right now just finishing up the brake master cylinder. Alright, so this line, slowly just removing it. This is where that goes. This one goes left front, right front. That one goes to the back, so we got rid of the back. So the foot brake, we just checked it, no leaks. Actually, no leaks. Feels nice and good. We've got fluid in the reservoir. It's all been bled. Should be good to go. Alright. Hey, where's the switch for the fans? Oh, right here.
We get ready for this weekend, baby.
Ooh, heavy lifting there.
Okay, okay.
Runs fine for a little bit. Much better. Much better. Okay. Slowly. You're gonna drag the front regardless.
No, you might need it. Yeah, right.
Okay, slow. You actually might just barely be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's dirty.
This is so much easier than the G. The G you have to have so much wood with.
Go. You're fine. Okay. Slow. Slow. Go ahead. Okay, stop. Slow. Going. Good. Slow. 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 You're alright.
That's an experience.
Loading and loading is such a pain. Oh, dude, Alex is on the street, bro. That's sick. No, you got it. Tire scraping on the fender. It's awesome. It's like a futuristic movie, bro. I think one's a flood and one's a spot, though. Now, it's just my opinion. Well, alright, that's good right there. Survey says.
Alright, we got the spoiler on.